I guess it didn't really like me alt-tabbing. And, well, I think it was actually dragging the camera. I think it was dragging the camera. Cyberpunk crashed and the camera froze and yeah. Just need to cheese that fight again. I will get all my bullets back. Haven't gotten a single crash in 40 hours. Nice. What do I think about the Jolly facial items? Really good. I think it's really good. The way it works is really cool. Apparently it's really easy to integrate. Seems good. Damn it! God damn it, he's shooting through the cover. Fuck off. You fucking asshole. Good cover, man. Folks, I'm just that good. Did he have a tech gun? It looked more like he was just clipping through. Gain XP for the breach protocol. Search the area to collect information. What a boss fight. It was cool at the beginning when he was zipping around. The AI is very region locked. Like it just can't. If you kite the AI, they just stop coming. I would imagine it's a memory thing. Need to search the bodies? All right, I'll search bodies. Oh, do I have to? Grievous wounds. General grievous wounds. Uh-huh. Whoa! Holy shit. Take it easy, dude. Have I searched enough people here? Jackie technically fights, but that dude's fucking useless. Sorry. Jackie is not a useful companion. data pad near the dumpster. Beat his face like it was a fucking ski-filled pinata. Why can't I access shards from the journal? Vendejo. Which one was it? What did it say? Brick, archive conversation, Brick and Ellis. Okay. Did I miss it? Hackable shards are always last. Oh god, do I have to hack it? Oh. Interplay message boards. Nice. Did I not just do that? Click the message. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, rip. Rip to those who died. 12 street cred. I think there were a bunch of dipshits over here too. Ah, shit. I ran out of grenades. Age of Decadence is pretty hardcore. I didn't play a whole lot of Age of Decadence. I did play quite a few Dungeon Rats, which was nice. Hey man, what's up?
I thought this day would be a done.
Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Bam!
I hit her!
Do enemies crit you?
Bet that hurt, didn't it? Flash wound!
Dude, I better not hear anybody fucking complain about New Vegas enemies being bullet sponges ever again. This is some spongy shit.
Motherfucker!
I'm playing on hard, yeah. That was kind of a waste of ammo, I think. I'm fucking crazy. What's going on over here? Quit crying. Don't you know I'm loco? Yeah, NCPD. Very corrupt. Oh wait, did I miss the train station? Oh, whatever. What's, oh, okay, those are cops. Is it more broken than New Vegas's fist melee? Do I sing little phrases when I'm not streaming? Yeah. It's actually, this tattoo. I'm not gonna move my camera because it'll maybe fuck the stream up. That's Smith. That's Smithson, Smith of Wooten Major. And he sings while he works. Like me. I sing while I work.
Calling all NCPD subcons. Suspected organized crime activity observed in the region of Goldsmith Street. Scavenger presence reported, led by one Barry Alkin, wanted on charges of first-degree murder and illegal trade in cyberware. NC authorities offering payment for neutralizing Alkin and his accomplices.
Okay. Where are they? Yeah. It is weird. Like, yeah, you are just like a cop subcontractor. It's bizarre. Yeah, you're right. You do more work. You do more work for them than for
Are you from around here?
fixers. Hey, what's up?
All good.
Looking for some nice threads. Nothing tacky.
Police
We'll
are the
find you
biggest
something
gang.
dapper in no time.
No. 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 Not good. Oh wait, a mod. Wait. Oh, okay, this is a clothing mod. I don't think I've used my clothing mod. Not very punk to work for cops. True. Sorry, my stuff's too good. Actually, I wonder if I can upgrade. Check this out. Boom. I don't think this game is very much an RPG. What do you think? It doesn't have much choice and consequence, or very little at all. Has an RPG system. You build your character differently. Can you dress a masculine character in skirts? So, I don't know. This is the only character I've made. Yeah, the conversations are linear, but more than just linear, they don't have really interesting branching that I've seen. You can design stuff that kind of goes out and comes back, but yeah, this is what I want. That's the stuff. Just gonna screen grab that. Whoa. That's the stuff. Gonna tweet a tweet. Dialogue wheels. What do I think about the lack of a cosmetic slot for your items? I do think that the itemization system winds up feeling like I wind up equipping a lot of stuff that I don't really want to. Immortal cops. Like, it's stuff like this that, like, it doesn't kill the immersion, but it's a little weird. I think in New Vegas we also kind of had some silly stuff, but it's a post-apocalyptic setting, and I think it's Fallout is just a sillier setting than Cyberpunk. I am not involved with Avowed. I am the studio design director, so I give feedback on all the studio's games, but they don't have to listen to any of it. Ooh, thanks.
Sit. You do not look so bad. Then, in the car, I doubted you would survive.
What's it you actually want from me?
To begin, you must tell me where to find Evelyn Parker.
Evelyn. What's she to you?
She and Yorinobu Arasaka had intimate relations. She knows how to get to him.
Been thinking I ought to have a word with her myself. She promised to help me get rid of the chip.
I would not count on that. She's likely gone, very far away.
Why you figure she skipped town?
I tried to locate her, but had no success.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they
I
got native
suspect she
speakers
covered our
for
tracks.
anything that
You
was
said Parker could help you remove the
supposed to
relic.
be like Japanese
Does
or
she
Chinese or
work
anything
for
like
a
that.
corporation?
Got no clue. Evelyn was knowledgeable about the relic.
Why is there always such a
Had
strong
large
Japanese
chunk
theme
of
in Cyberpunk?
classified info.
I think it goes back to the
Your
late
leg might be
80s. Like in the
short,
late 80s,
She showed that slyness.
The United
getting
States,
corpo agents.
in my memory,
kind.
because I am old,
I too possess this slyness you speak of.
the United States
She got
in
tossed
general
out once
was
with the outcasts.
quite
Easily.
infatuated with
Or have you
Japan. Japan had a big tech boom
Sorry, I couldn't be of any
and
help.
became very strong,
Don't have
and
any
like
time
we
to
just
lose.
got really
Wait.
infatuated with Japanese culture.
I need you.
And it just, and especially it came
must
across in
answer
tech
for
and
this
future
crime
stuff.
of patricide.
So, and
Looking for
Cyberpunk
justice
2020
in
came
Night
out
City?
in '88, I
I
think.
seek revenge, much more feasible here. I have allies prepared to bring Yorinobu to his
I don't think
knees.
it's anime. I really
The
don't think it's
only
anime.
thing
It
I need
predates
is proof.
widespread
You think
anime stuff.
they'll
There was
trust the
there
word
was
of
a
a merc?
broad interest
I
in
have
Japanese
nothing
culture
better
in
now.
the '80s.
Also, I know no one here, and I am a fugitive. I am hunted.
So what, we stroll into Arasaka HQ and announce that Yorinobu's a kin killer?
Rising Sun,
he
also Black
murdered
Rain,
Saburo?
is another
We'll
good thing
get
to
the
look at.
hearing before reasonable people in a neutral location. Certain procedures will be
Shogun,
used to
yeah.
establish the truth.
But
Lie detector?
Shogun, I mean, Shogun really is more of an interest in, like, you know,
In that
another
case,
time.
another option. You are
In the
dying.
80s, we were really
You
interested
do not
in
know how to save yourself.
modern Japan.
A chip, the relic, is a culprit.
That's my sort of impression.
Technology
in it.
made
Yeah,
by
ninjas.
Arasaka. Technology they
Akira
alone
came
know.
out the same year as Cyberpunk, I think
This
so. Yeah, Shogun was late
corporation can
70s.
save you as easily as it can make you disappear.
Black
It
Rain is the one with
merely
Michael
about
Douglas, yeah.
getting the right people on your side. Politics.
But yeah, it kind of feels like
Exactly what kind of people are we talking about?
it's tricky
People
because
who
like
hold
Cyberpunk
Arasaka
2077
dear
still retains
hides
like the
heart.
Arasakas and like
People
all the
interested in
all the Japanese
corporation's
stuff.
Stable growth.
I'm pretty sure Akira was. Hold on here. Akira's 88, yeah.
You mean people like Anders Hellman?
You know this name? How?
Prepped for the heist thoroughly. Relic is Hellman's design, his creation.
Untrue. He's a pawn. I was
Um,
thinking of one much more powerful.
Last
Besides,
year, I
Anders
think.
Hellman
Oh, wait, actually, it was
escaped
2 years ago.
Arasaka, betrayed it.
Audrey and I went to a midnight viewing of Akira on the big screen. And a ton of the people in the audience had never seen Akira before, and it was their first experience they saw on the big screen, and people were like flipping out. That movie is incredible. That movie still is incredible. The animation is unbelievable.
Fucking
It's so good.
Scums everywhere.
Hey, I was listening to that.
Shut up. Nobody said
It was
you wanted
really
watch
cool
that
to see
shit
people that
about
had
that
never seen
corpo
Akira
cunt.
What did you
be like,
say?
"Oh fuck!" Like
You heard me.
Let it go, Takamura.
you should watch Akira. It's the animation
At least
is
one of you's got
really
some
really
fucking
good.
sense.
Like it really holds up. Like it set a standard that very few animated movies since then have hit. So Akira is really good.
Last thing we want to do is draw attention.
I'm sorry. A stupid reflex.
Yeah, the story's a little hard to follow,
Thanks for the offer.
but it's still like
You
even
did
if you
think
watch it
about it.
just for the
Get back to me.
animation, it's
I
really
need
good.
time to plan, organize. You stand to gain much if you help me. All I ask is that you do not leave the city.
Leave? Why would I leave? Need help. Best chance I'll find the right person here.
Can't stand how many animated movies are 3D
Someone
now.
other than
I
us
get
is
it, but there are
specialized.
certain things
There's no
like
one, no
you know
alternative.
4C.
Actually,
Audrey and
we
I
just
watched
talked about some.
the kind of newer Berserks, and it was kind of cool with the battle scenes having as many characters as they did.
With a bit of luck, I'll track down Evelyn.
If she could not help you before, she will
I think
not
4C does a
manage
pretty
to
good
now.
job of 4C, right?
Honor among thieves.
Does a pretty good job
Ever
of,
heard of it?
using
Yes,
3D
I
stuff
thought
with
it
2D.
ironic. Thieves have none. There's just
I mean,
honor, I believe.
like 2D is
Yorinobu Arasaka
well done. 2D is
degree.
incredible, but 3D I
I'm
think
sure.
is very useful for a
The
lot of stuff.
Parker woman will not help you. Why you? I would think about a plan B.
Yeah, late 80s anime quality. It's nuts.
Anders Hellman. He invented the relic. If I want to get rid of it, he's my man. And if that means picking
I'm sort
another
of paying
fight with
attention to this
Arasaka,
conversation.
so be it.
Hellman defected from the company.
Yeah, Berserk
I
movies use
myself
3D pretty
spent
well, but the
many
new
days
animated
looking
series,
for him.
it seemed not
He-
great.
What's the expression?
I haven't seen
Dropped
the
off
new Ghost in
face
the
of
Shell.
earth.
But the Ghost in the Shell movies had some nice 2D, 3D implementation. That was nice. I did not see the new standalone complex.
Somebody's been busy the last few days.
I will
Is
not
that
say
second-
and do
do you mean second
nothing
gig,
when
or
there's
there's like a
information
newer
to
one,
be
right?
found, things to prepare.
Your job, basically.
It was my job.
First few episodes are boring and bad.
Why are you looking for Hellman?
He was the one to alert Saburo-san
2045?
to
Yeah, I
Yorinobu's
haven't seen it.
schemes. He knew both of them well and could be an important witness.
Corporal rats squeal when hanging by their tails.
For several days, I collected the information. All leads point to one place, the club called the Afterlife. I was quickly dismissed by the queen of fixers there, Rogue.
She take you for a suit?
No, she saw me as Saburo-sama's killer.
Rogue's well informed. Gets wind of most things that happen in the city.
I think this conversation is
I'd
too
be worth
long,
asking
which I
her about
know
Hellman.
that's pretty rich.
I
coming
wish
from
you
me.
luck.
But
The woman is choosy.
the thing is, like, I think that
expensive, and
most of the conversations I think
I
are
cannot
pretty well
stay
paced
here
in
any
this.
longer.
Even when they're long,
do what you want.
they're still
Look
paced
for Parker,
well,
Hellman,
and the
forever.
animation carries it,
I
and the
must see
camera
some
stuff
friends,
carries it.
call in some favors.
But this is just a long
When my
conversation of two
people in
people
Arasaka are
talking to
ready
each
to
other in a
listen,
diner
I will call you.
about a lot of people that
Till
aren't
then,
here.
I guess.
If by some miracle you find Hellman, please notify me.
It's
He
a minor
and I
complaint
have
because honestly, I
unfinished
think that the writing
business.
is for like the main crit path. It feels pretty good, and the way that things are paced is good.
Zapper dumples and filth. In some ways, Night City never changes. Arasaka's still a despotic machine, and the world's on a collision course with chaos. But hey, at least Rogue's still alive.
Gianni.
You know, you've got some nerve. First you're out to kill me, now you want to be my pal and make like nothing happened?
You know you don't gotta speak out loud to talk to me.
What do you want?
And I've processed some
Johnny.
shit, changed my mind. Don't want you dead anymore.
Go fuck yourself, dickwipe.
Dick wipe.
Hey, wasn't easy for me either. You woke up in a landfill, I woke up in your head.
Did they remove the seizure lights?
Wrestling
Yeah,
with
they did.
your thoughts, memories. Think we're even.
We went through
And
that
I've
sequence
taken a
actually on
step
stream,
back, looked
and
at things. Think we
it
might
was
be
fine.
able to help each other. We could start with Rogue. Her and I go back to the Stone Age.
Okay, so I gotta stop here for a sec because the third mass asked, "What did you think of the heist mission before this?" I felt like I was playing COD for a few hours, and some scripted moments didn't make sense with how the gameplay works. Like you can't give people medikits when they're dying, but sometime later someone gives you one to keep you from dying. I didn't like it. I'm sorry, I really have to say I did not like the heist, and that was really the heist was where the I picked Nomad background, Shricksaw. Because I could tell at a certain point pretty early, I was like, oh, in sequences like this, I pretty much can't fail. Like in the combat sections, you can fail, but otherwise, you pretty much can't fail. All the tension was gone, and I was kind of like, well, I'm just going to go along with this. So, like, you go into the room, and the flathead. The flathead starts going, they're like, oh, there's a hang up. And I'm like, because I know that I know there's no branching. I know there's no way I'm going to screw it up. So I'm just like, do the thing and do the distraction. And I look at the stuff and they're like, you can't use that. You can't use that. You can use the thermal control. And I did it. And like, like, it's not that it's not cool. It's cool. It's just there's no tension there because I could tell that there was no way that it was going to fail. And the whole time, like, so again, this is spoilers, so cover your ears if you don't want to hear these spoilers. But like you know, you go into the penthouse, and I knew that there was no way you were going to get caught. And you get the chip, and you go in the thing, and you're hiding, and they're like, oh, but like Takamura, this guy, they're like, oh, he could see you, and I'm like, no, he's not. There's no way they're going to branch this. It's going to play out this way, and we're going to get out, and it's going to be fine. What was funny is we got down to the bottom floor to get out of the lobby at the end. So you have all these combat sections, and they're decent. And then they have like, oh fuck, like the robot drops in, and I was like, well, bye. And so I just sprinted. I'm like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. So I just went, pew, and I went out, and I went to the elevator, and Jackie was like, you know, slow walking. He just slow walked. No, it wasn't Adam Smasher. It was like the bot that dropped down. And Jackie, he walked across the lobby. I didn't kill the robot. I just went to the elevator, and I'm like, and it's like, wait for Jackie. Yeah, the mech, sorry. And I'm like, and it's like, wait for Jackie. Jackie like slow walked across the lobby with the mech like shooting like drunken missiles into his back. And he's like, ooh, 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 and he just like keeps like, ooh, 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 and he just like keeps going. I'm like, come on, man. Like, get in the elevator, man. So yeah, and then yeah, you get in there, and it's bad because like he's dying and you can't do anything to help him. And then later Takamura picks you up and you're dying, and he's like, here's a hypo thing, and I'm like, okay, okay, whatever. So anyway, I did not like the heist. You can refuse to take it and die? Okay, I appreciate that. I did wonder about that. But I didn't like the heist because I could tell what it was, and it felt like a Call of Duty level. I'm sorry to say that. Like, it's well executed. It's well done. Don't get me wrong. It's cool, but playing through it had no tension for me. So.
You are the ghost of Christmas past, asshole. Any friends you've had are either dead or so old their memory's gone.
Johnny Silverhand died a legend. Nobody forgets that.
So you fucking know Rogue. What would I say to her? I got a talking brain tumor, claims it's her old friend Johnny?
Trust me, Rogue's heard dumber shit than that. Way back when you weren't even an itch in your daddy's ballsack.
Don't need convincing. Seen your memories. Gross.
Rogue will dance to any tune I play, or just get us to the afterlife.
I'm fine with V as a protagonist so far. I don't really feel like I have a whole lot of... Okay, so here's the other thing. Sorry. So... yeah, McManus, what about the weird balance of be your own character and V having this weird personality? It's strange because V feels to me, and maybe it's just my interpretation, feels like V should be more like Shepard in the sense that Shepard has a role in the world and the story that's defined, but also can be different things, can have different backgrounds, and like be built different ways. Much more open, in my mind, much more open of a character than Geralt. Geralt of Rivia was already a character, and so him being pretty narrowly defined, it made a fair amount of sense. But with V, I really feel like V is fairly tightly constrained. But the main thing is less than V's personality. It's just I don't have a whole lot of agency in conversations anyway. So like I can kind of lip off for a second, but it doesn't have any consequence. It doesn't really matter, so I don't really care. And that's why, like, at a certain point in conversations like this one, I just kind of stop paying attention because I'm like, well, I'm getting a bunch of info dumped at me. I have 4 things to say. It doesn't really matter what I say. Why should I really pay that much attention if the story's dragging? So it's not that it's like the dialogue is not poorly written. I just think it's not structured in a way that's super engaging, especially in a conversation like that. And I just don't feel like I have any agency. Yeah, V is very Geralty without the background, and that's what feels odd to me, and it's disappointing to me. Call Judy. I will call Judy.
Lee? That you? Shit. I thought you were gone.
Listen, need to find Evelyn.
I really don't want to talk about her.
Know where she is?
What'd I just say? Drop it. I won't tell you again.
Can we meet? Let's meet, please. You at Lizzie's?
Judy, Judy, Judy. Yeah, like the market, like this stuff is cool. Like all this stuff is cool. Like this is really well done. That's fucking sick. I know I'm ragging on a lot of stuff in here. Clothing design is cool. Like the characters are neat. I know I'm like complaining about a lot of stuff, but there's cool stuff in here. The dialogue always feels clunky. I don't think it feels clunky usually. I think in that Johnny conversation, I felt like it was just really, or no, not Johnny, the Takamura and Johnny after it. It was just like it went on too long and it was talking about stuff. Yeah, it just went on and on. I think most of the critical path main story conversations are well paced, and I think they're well written. Now the thing is, some people have said like oh, everyone kind of talks exaggerated. I think that's a taste thing. Like I tend to write very dry dialogue, so when things are exaggerated, it feels a little weird to me. But also, a lot of people think that my writing is really dry. Like when people play the games that I work on, they're kind of like, oh, don't get this shit out of here. So I don't think it's really egregious. Like it is stylized and it's highly stylized and exaggerated. It doesn't feel bad to me though. Yeah, but a lot of people will say, yeah. So Forgotten Castle said, I mean, I think there's fact that in real life people are pretty dry in conversation. True, I try to write naturalistic sounding dialogue, but some people just don't like that. They're like, I don't play role-playing games, especially fantasy role-playing games, to see things I see in real life. They want to see characters that are larger than life and absurd and super silly, which I get. It's hard for me to embrace that, but like, I understand it. Well, you don't think the dialogue in New Vegas is dry. That's fair. But also, I didn't do that much writing in New Vegas. A lot of other designers did. And I also think Fallout as a setting is kind of just sillier overall. So... Oh shit, I really don't have that much ammo left. Ooh. Give me the deeps. Ooh. Give me the deeps. Oh, did I sell my machine guns? Well, I thought I could use them. Yeah, Brandon, it's hard for me to turn stuff off. Give me the deeps. Give me the deeps and free my soul. Oof. Hey man, what's up? Ooh. What? Whoops. I thought those guys were aggroing on me. Whoops. Oops, I did it again. I threw a grenade. I don't remember how that song goes.
What was that?
Alright, assault in progress. Hey, what's up, man? Whoop, shit. Ooh, the rate of frames is not great. So, like, the hit feedback, like, when I get hit, there's, the feedback is so, like, I really have to watch the, I really have to watch the bar at the top. Shotguns knocking people over is very good. I like shotguns in this. I appreciate it. Whoa, what the fuck? Shit. Shit. God damn it! Where the fuck did they come from?
Damn it. What the hell?
If I call in the Tigers, you're lunch, honey.
Damn it, what's happening?
What the fuck is this? Come on, man! Where are the fuck are these guys coming from? God damn it. It's crazy too because like I think it's critting. I think they're just randomly critting. It's annoying.
誰だあれをしやがってお前に勝ち目はねえぞ
Jesus Christ! Like what the like sometimes they'll shoot me and it takes off like a tenth of my health. It's not good. I don't like it. It's stupid. It feels like I can't mitigate risk because at any second it's like, oh actually they just took off 80% of your health in a shot. Come on, man. Damn it! And now there's some fucking dipshit way down there.
Bad fucking situation!
Oh, I got him.
She's here. I can feel her.
I like this. Okay, now that I'm going slow. Can I go around or behind them? Probably. Come on, man. That is a giant bolt handle. Tap the forward assist if you're extremely strong. I guess that's not the forward assist, but the carrying handle. It's like that's bigger than the it's bigger than the carrying handle, which is already pretty big. God damn it! Like they're behind cover. See, that stuff is aggravating. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? Yeah, let me try to katana him. I think one of them has a shotgun though. I can't save my game. I'm gonna be conservative with this because I'm tired of redoing this fight 1,000 times. Sorry this is boring. I'm just really tired of doing a fight. I will try the katana in the next fight. I do not want to reload this fucking fight again. Whom's still active here? More of these guys? Come on! Dude. This is not enjoyable. Do I enjoy the gunplay? It's pretty good, but everything feels like a bullet sponge. It takes forever to kill everybody. Unless I get like lucky crits, which is probably why everyone's like, oh yeah, just build crit builds. I don't think it's that enjoyable. What are you doing, you idiot? Get out of here. Was that it? I haven't used any sniper rifles yet. I don't think I've found any sniper rifles yet. My build might be a bit lacking. I mean, like, how would I know? I'm spec'd in the weapon category that I'm using. And certainly it's possible that I've taken shitty perks because a lot of them are not very good. I just found this, like, pretty recently. Yeah, maybe I should craft some grenades. Grenades are extremely good. I haven't done really any crafting. Alright, let's do some crafting. What do we got? Let's make some grenades. Got flashbangs? No thank you. Frags? Hell yeah, dude. Is this it? This is all it takes? Common item components? Oh god. Yeah, give me these grenades. Yeah, let's give me those nades. Thanks everybody. What was I even doing here? That's where I was going to see Judy. I do. I'm glad. I'm glad I found a good look. Oh come on, man. No, that's not. What? Is that what I have equipped? No, what? What? What are you talking about? Oh, I can't. What? Yeah, and here's the thing. Like, I don't. It's exhausting. Like 103.9 DPS versus 114 DPS. You're never gonna feel that. Same attack rate, very minor damage difference, very like 1 point of thermal damage difference. I just like, come on, man. Like, oh, wow, 3 DPS more. If I'm not supposed to look at the stats on the guns, why are they there? Why do they exist? I've barely used the crafting system, so I can't really give an opinion on it. I just made 13 grenades with just shit that I found, so...
Hey, look.
Hey! Haven't I seen you here before? Got a good memory for faces. Here for a good time.
Need to talk to Punch and Judy. She in her den.
Yep. Take the stairs down.
Hello, Wisconsin.
I'll let Judy know you're coming.
My, what a sweet little face you have.
Feast your eyes on this, Tell me, baby, do I look as fine as I feel right now?
So I guess the thing is, and I'll just sort of ask this, like, okay, I'm not going to say that the itemization in New Vegas was like perfect or anything. But the thing is, like, when I look at systems like this, what is it trying to do? Like, what problem is it trying to solve? Like, when you look at, like, traditional itemization systems, you know, old D&D games, the original Fallout, Fallout 2, New Vegas, I was just trying to copy Fallout 1. That's what I was trying to do. Most traditional games have this, like, slow, stepped kind of progression. What's the problem? Like, what was the problem with that type of thing? So Ryan Sock says, I think they wanted to make as many unique looking guns as they could and tacked on a reason for them as the afterthought. But none of these guns look different from each other. It's like there are like 6 different guns in here. That's it. Borderlands is not a role-playing game. And that's like someone had said, like, well, you're not really supposed to look at these stats. If it's trash loot, then there doesn't need to be variation. But why? Like, why do you need to justify a loot system? Like, you have loot systems in all the old role-playing games. You take it and you sell that stuff. I'm not talking about the base gun types. So for Marjorie, some of the gun types do play pretty differently. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying, why does this... Look at all these Lexingtons. They're basically the same gun. They're very slightly different. It's just a lot of stuff. I don't think any of that needs to be there. I really don't. But QQ Mass, it's just noise. Again, like, you're explaining something that's beside the point. Like, why are they statted differently? Can't you just not loot them? But then what are you supposed to actually loot to sell? And also, you are supposed to break this stuff down for components. So, like, you're arguing around the point. If these weapons were identical in stats, if every single one of these Lexingtons were absolutely identical in stats, what would the difference be? Nothing. QQ Mass, it's cool that enemies drop the guns they carry, and I guess this is a bad side effect. It's not a side effect. All these stats could be the same. Everyone could carry the same gun. That's what happens in Fallout 3. That's what happens in New Vegas. The only difference is the quality level of it, which you could get rid of that and it would be fine. It's noise. It's just noise. It absolutely does not need to be this way. You could zero out every difference on this, and it would play exactly the same. Doesn't matter. It's not bad that they drop stuff. It's not bad that there are different guns. I think it's cool that there are different guns. But they just don't need to be statted that way. It's just noise.
Judy's embarrassing herself again. Hey, where are you going? Nothing to see back here.
Let it lie. Judy's friend.
It doesn't, though. Like, nobody thinks that it makes the game look bigger or seem like there's more guns. It's really obvious what it is.
Stop telling every joy toy you meet to come here. The hell I'm supposed to do with them all?
I
so
don't.
concerned about
Must be our
strays.
rep.
Go take
Girls
care of
need
your
help,
guests.
they come here. Suze, we're not done here.
Oh yeah, we fucking are.
You just don't give up, do you?
So here's the thing: you can go back to Pool of Radiance. You can go back to Pool of Radiance. Everyone will drop every fucking dumb piece of equipment they use. Identical. Zip it up and you sell it. It's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. We've been doing this for 30 years. It's totally fine. It doesn't need to be this way.
Thought I made that clear. Moxes and nomads don't seem so different. Both seem to yammer a lot
Yeah,
about community.
Hotline Marty, the
solidarity.
weapons all being statted up differently
Classic
leads me to feel
dilemma.
like I need to review everything
What
you
comes
pick up.
first?
And nobody got time for that
Family
shit in a
or the
long game like
outside
this.
club?
You at least
Nobody
want to
cares
hover
about your
to see
lofty worldviews.
how different are they? And the answer is usually it's almost never different. In which case, again, why is it there?
What was that all about?
Everyone in this city lives in their own goddamn bubble. And either you fly high or sink into quicksand.
The +1 did feel like a big deal.
Susie seems to know what she wants. She your boss?
You come all this way just to play who's who at the Mox?
Yes.
Listen, have you seen Evelyn? Need to talk to her. It's important.
Why? So you can make her your scapegoat for your train wreck of a heist?
Need to find out who she was working for.
That's it?
That's it. Judy, you don't need to worry. I won't lay a hand on her. Wouldn't make sense.
The color system kind of helps, but some of the rares or uniques, they're not really that good.
Seed case on my table's got the address. Take it, and once you find Evelyn, give it to her.
Mega tower. Luxurious.
It's also required because the Lexington you found 10 hours ago is the Lexington you find now. Let me let you in on a little hint about Fallout New Vegas. The 3 models of lever action are basically the same model with slight variations, but they're 3 completely separate guns. It doesn't matter. It's so easy to make variants.
Think
like,
she might have gone back there?
If you want to make a higher level version of something that looks different, you can do that. It's not expensive. It's not hard. Like, it really is not.
It's a dollhouse.
Sounds vaguely familiar. That where they tailor code things to your fetishes and whatnot?
Client's subconscious is the script. Doll stars in it. No memory of it after, though, luckily. Thank Christ for that.
Wait, mean to say she's a doll?
Third mass, color system makes it more confusing, I think. You can have a level 5 rare pistol that would be much worse than a level 10 common pistol. Exactly. And by the way, I will say that the
hence the heist figures.
That was also a problem in Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds, you'd find things that were like, this is higher level, and you look at it and you're like, but it's worse than this thing. Should I use it? It's higher level. And it's very confusing. It's not it doesn't inform the player in any way. Really. You're looking at stats, and then you're like, oh wait, but it's rare or it's unique. Sporty Coat. Hi Josh. Curious about something. Fallout New Vegas weapon Sleepy Time. Did you name it? Because it sounds like something you'd name a weapon. I named every single. I designed every weapon, every mod, all ammo types. I did all the design and all the tuning on every weapon in the game. Every name that every weapon has, every stat that every weapon has, is me. Which I'm going to say is also why when people say like, well, it's hard to design this stuff in terms of time commitment, it's not. It's not hard. I'm not that good. It's not that hard. Like, it's not that time consuming. It's just, what do you want to focus on? What do you want the player to see and play with? And then you design around that. I just copied Fallout 1. It's not even an original design methodology. I just looked at how Fallout 1 progressed guns and I was like, I'm going to try to do that. That was Chris Taylor. Chris Taylor did that on Fallout 1. I was like, wow, that's really cool, really good. I was just like, cool, let me see if I can kind of copy that progression. It's not that hard. It's not.
Wait.
If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it, but I don't want to hear people say like, it's hard or it's time consuming.
Why am I not surprised?
You're an engram and a fading mind. Nothing should surprise you anymore.
So we gonna hit this place, Clouds?
Why the hell not?
Kitten, I think they're trying to ape online shooters. I would say that that's ultimately in, but that's not a good reason. Because it's not an online shooter. The gun on the table, did I miss something? Did I miss something? Because I was ranting? What pistol? This pistol. Ooh. Here we go. I did cold shoulder Judy. What? Oh, is it because I'm in? Yeah, but like, hold on, QQ Mass, because like that weapon that I just found, that's good. You know what's not good? Where is it? Dying Night. Well, I guess it's iconic. It's uncommon. It's not necessarily rare. But like the first iconic weapon you get is not good. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. It's just I don't think it's telegraphed very well. And the thing is, like I'm saying, I don't think any of the stuff is like insurmountable. I bet they could totally patch all this stuff. There's so much cool stuff in here.
That demands sacrifice.
I know, I was ranting a lot, and I apologize if I came off as too negative. Because there's a lot of cool stuff in this game, and I know people worked really hard on it. And there are all the tools here for them to make a robust item system with what they have. And I fully believe that if they want to do that, they can do it. I totally believe that it's within their ability to do it. I'm gonna ask Obsidian to trade me to CDPR for like 6 months. I don't know if they'd want me.
This is about Judy's virtues, isn't it? Good shit.
It is a wider trend. Obsidian did it. Outer Worlds loot progression feels like a looter shooter.
They call me Mr. Hands. If you're looking for Pacifica jobs, call me.
Name's V. And what? No pleased to meet yous?
I'm truly honored to meet you. You got any biz, call me.
Mr. Hands. Inside Baseball, does it get forced on the game devs? Why are all the single-player RPGs copying multiplayer mechanics? I would not dare to guess at whose idea it was. Sometimes you'll have a very strong director, like I'm pretty assertive with what I want in a game. So I will usually say, like, design something in this space. Sometimes you'll get directors that are much looser and more open, and they kind of just want something that's more, it's just less defined, and so you'll get a you'll get a system designer, let's say, who feels really strongly about a mechanic, or an area designer who really feels strongly about a quest design, and they push it, and the person who manages them doesn't oppose it, and so they do what they want. So it could be that a director said, please do this. It could also be that an individual designer just wanted to do it, and their director didn't oppose them in it. It could come from anywhere. So, but the thing is, I have noted a lot of single-player RPG designers that love Destiny and they love Borderlands, and they want to put that into a single-player RPG. It's hard for me to empathize because I really don't. Those type of games don't appeal to me, so I don't really get it. I've also been like pretty immune to scan the graffiti. Oh yeah. Where is it? I heard about this. Where is it? Did I miss it? Where was it? Go back to Johnny. Where? Back in the. Oh.
Hey, look.
Where was it? Oh.
Would you look at that? You see it too, right?
Either gone completely whacked or I'm having a mystical moment.
What's that chick's name? The one with the hair?
One with the hair.
Yeah. More likely a neuron misfire for Victor to check out. Or maybe ask them both.
Cool.
When you're in danger, Trauma Team will be there. Sign up for a platinum package.
Yeah.
Because your life is worth it.
Keanu's performance is bizarre. I think it's pretty good so far from what I've seen. I don't think it's bizarre. I think he did a good job, personally. I like Victor. Victor's a cool character. I think there are a lot of cool characters in this. I think there are a lot of cool characters in this game. I think the dialogue is pretty well written. I don't like how the dialogues are structured, but I think it's well written. Like, it's good. The number one trend in game design that bothers me, I'm assuming you mean, I've not met Pan Am yet. Number one trend in game design that bothers me, I think it's just lifting individual mechanics wholesale from a game into another game without thinking about how they interact. Systems usually interlock, they intersect, and the effect of the systems is based on the interconnections of those things. And so sometimes people will be like, I love this system, I want to drop it in the game, and it's like, it's a completely different type of game. Just because that thing worked well in this game doesn't mean that it's going to work well in this other game. So it's that kind of wholesale lifting of what's going on here? That sort of wholesale lifting of mechanics without really thinking about how it interacts with other mechanics really bugs me. Ooh, look at that footser. Thoughts on celebs in games? Most film actors are not voice actors. Some are, and if they are, that's great. I think usually the high profile stuff, it doesn't necessarily make the performance better. I think taking film actors that are not used to VO and hiring them just because they're high profile, it's frustrating because sometimes they do a good job, sometimes they don't. I will say, someone who incredibly impressed me was, geez Louise, Zach Levi. Zach Levi as Arcade. I didn't really know much about Zach Levi. Like, I know who he was. I had seen a couple of episodes of Chuck, and I was like, okay, like whatever. And I didn't think that he did any voice acting. And he came into the studio, and that dude got reads immediately. Zach Levi got reads, like he just read every line right, like the first try. Like I was stunned. Like I've done a fair amount of like sitting in on voice sessions, and Zachary Levi, I was just like, how is he? Like he just got it so well, and he was just on top of it. It took like his session went super smoothly. It was incredible. And then recently, actually, Zach Levi was in. He's also in Grounded. And Adam Brennicky. So Adam Brennicky sat in on the recording sessions and was like, "Holy shit, Zach Levi, he's so good. He just read everything super well right away." And I know. It was great. So I mean, sometimes people surprise you, but you know, and it's nothing against them. They're different. They're different skill sets. Some people can do them both, and some people can't, and it's okay. But then to force a person who's not a voice actor to do it just for the sake of it, I don't like it. Where am I going? Oh yeah. Yeah, and in New Vegas, it was a crapshoot. Like, I'm not going to say who I thought was not good, so don't ask. Some people turned out great. Some people didn't do great. Not necessarily their fault. They were paid to do the job, and it's not their strong suit, and it didn't work out. But it wasn't awful, so I do think though that because I like walking. Oh. Yeah, Rene Auberjonois, rip. And there was something. Oh yeah, we watched. Audrey and I watched. Fuck, what was it called? It's an '80s movie. It's a joint American-Japanese co-production about a little boy. It's based on like a series of, what was it? Little Nemo, sorry. Little Nemo, we watched it. And Rene Auberjonois was one of the voice actors in it. And I was like, oh man. And then I remembered that he died, and I was sad. But he was good. It was good. You love the meme that John Doman wasn't hired by Obsidian at all, and he just wandered into your studio to voice his political beliefs. And it's funny, because I think I had just watched The Wire right before that. So it was super cool having him do Caesar. Oof. Yeah, Rene Auberjonois also did, I thought, really, I really just can't imagine anyone else's house. He did such a good job. Where are these people?
You hear me?
Hi, the Illuminato.
Loud and clear. Don't need to yell. What's up?
Doing a little competition. Shoot, prizes and all. You know, over here with the range.
Uh-huh, that'd make sense.
Well, you in?
Didn't think big parties were your thing.
Who did Renee voice in New Vegas? Mr.
Ain't
House.
a big one, but, you know,
Having fun?
low on heads.
Yes, yeah.
Attractive.
Could try.
Are you talking
selling
about
iron
Peter
straight from
Dinklage
factory.
and was it Destiny
Skip the whole
2?
part where you tinker for hours on each little
I don't know
shoot.
anything about what happened with that. I don't think I really know any Destiny devs.
Sure, I'm in. When?
Well, right now.
Destiny 1, okay.
See ya.
I mean, I remember hearing that it was bad, but I don't know what went into it. It could be maybe he's not a voice actor, really. It could be he wasn't into the writing, or the writing wasn't good, or the directing wasn't good, or the writer wasn't in the session. There are so many ways that stuff can go wrong. David Warner was also... I always mix it up. I thought David Warner was the Master, but I guess that was Jim Cummings. David Warner was Morpheus, I think, in Fallout 1. Tom Wilkinson in Sleeping Dogs. Just rewatched Girl with a Pearl Earring with Tom Wilkinson as a pervy dude. It's a good film. I had forgotten how good it is. It's genuinely quite good.
You ran a discount yesterday.
Ooh, probably got to wrap it up pretty soon here.
Way I see it, only thing waiting for you here is getting off or getting off. Place your bets.
Let's go to the Clues.
What have I missed this time? Enlighten me.
Braindance chick is high.
Sandu89, do you think CDPR is going to be receptive to community feedback as far as making changes in the game? Is that something that bigger studios even think about? I can't know the minds. I can't know what they're thinking or feeling, but my impression of CDPR is that they really want to make players happy. And I know that right now there's a lot of unhappy players. So I think that they're going to listen. Like, obviously it's all in the execution, but I think that they really do care. And that means something. And yes, I think they're going to listen to people. Like, especially right now, because it's pretty rough, especially on consoles. It's very rough. Like, I haven't really had that many problems on PC. I think most people on PCs have seen funny things or goofy things, but not catastrophically bad things. So yeah, I do. I think they're going to listen to people and try to do right by them. So.
No coincidence we already saw 2 tiger claws. They must control the building.
Ooh, am I going into battle?
I think Judy's lying. Why?
Maybe I should have gotten some ammo.
Little something called intuition, V. Ever heard of it?
Oh, so you didn't meant to say was your...
Sorry, on voice acting, it seems like a lot of devs choose a strong male voice as their narrator. Did you consider that at all when choosing Ashley Johnson as a narrator in Pillars 2? We were going to cast all the Critical Role people. Like, we basically worked out a deal to cast all the Critical Role people. And I thought she had a cool voice and would make a cool narrator. I picked a female narrator for Icewind Dale 2. I was quite aware that most games that have narrators pick a male narrator. And I was like, that's fine. We don't have to do that. Ashley Johnson is a really, really good voice actor, so let's have her be the narrator. Yeah.
So hold on. You take a blow up doll, remodel the hole, and that's cheating. That's infidelity.
Like the reveal the narrator in Icewind Dale 1, I didn't actually do a lot of that. That was almost all Steve Backus. I really can't take any credit for that.
Welcome to Clouds, where we know what you're looking for. Would you care to jack into the terminal?
Looking for an Evelyn Parker. She work here?
Give me a moment.
Sick tats.
Evelyn's not available at this time.
Need to see her. It's important.
The algorithm knows best. Trust me, it will choose a doll that will thrill you.
Jack on the terminal.
Our dolls can change their hair and eye color in real time to look just as you wish.
I just want to talk to her, that's all.
Please, no need for concern. Your doll will talk to you about anything you wish. Jack in, please.
I'm sorry. Did she finally say anything useful? Fuck the menu. Let's ditch this waitress and take our special order to the chef, point blank.
Meaning?
Meaning you go in as a customer, keep a low profile. They want to keep their cards close, fine. We'll
A lot
play
of
our
jacking
own
going on.
All right, let's do this.
This will be a live session, so events may take an unexpected turn. But don't quit if you feel uncomfortable. You could miss out on something truly remarkable. If you feel unready to handle what comes next, you can interrupt the session immediately. Now for your safe word.
Samurai!
Samurai.
And saved. Now, bear with me a moment. Scanning your
Please.
personal profile. You should see compatible dolls in just a second.
What? Okay.
Two matches. Interesting.
Is that normal, or...?
Who can say what is normal? You're clearly a unique person with unique tastes. Our system can handle it. So who will it be? Angel or
The
Sky?
extremely unique trait of being bisexual.
Thinking Angel looks good.
I couldn't have chosen better myself. Now for the payment, and you'll venture into the clouds.
There you go.
And the payments come through.
The entire floor is open to you if you wish to wind down first.
Angel awaits you in booth 6.
Did her voice just
Disconnect,
change?
please.
That it?
We have a strict no weapons policy here at Clouds. Please deposit any and all hazardous items with me.
Okay.
Only two willing to spread their legs for you.
Thank you.
Sad.
We hope
Go
you
eat a
enjoy
dick,
your stay.
Johnny.
Guess that makes you a real deviant.
I'm fucking crazy.
Would have had more choices if I didn't have a certain brain parasite.
Valerie, right? I'm
Valerie.
Angel. Your angel.
Sure, why not? Do what you do best.
I know that you're dying.
Listen.
Just immediately,
for
samurai,
someone.
samurai, samurai!
Evelyn Know her? Know where she is?
You must see the big picture. You focus too much on details, minor ones, like Evelyn.
Please don't act like you know me. I just want some answers.
But are you asking the right questions? How can you change what has already happened?
What do you mean, happened? Know something I don't?
What happened to you? What you keep inside and never reveal to anyone?
And that is?
Come now. You know.
Snuffed it once, and I'm gonna have to do it all over again. Got no idea how to stop it. There. Happy.
You wish to leave something behind, a piece of yourself. That's why this all began. You wish to be remembered.
Yeah. Wanted to reach the top. Be someone. Still do. But seems like that might not happen anymore. Still. If I gotta die, I want to go down in history. Fuck it, even a footnote would do.
And after that? Do you think death is a disappearing act followed by exactly nothing?
People
I'll live on in people's minds. Oh, now she can lay down on a bed properly.
A memory.
Just not her
Or
own
just
bed.
Some stranger's voice in my own body. Yapping away.
No longer part of the world. You will still have an impact there.
What's that watch?
So you believe death is not the end after all?
Let me
Reassuring.
What do you wear?
Think I might just be afraid. So I imagined these things to distract myself from the thought of the void. If what I saw before is any indication,
You are sensitive. That does not make you weak. Try to suppress your emotions, and you'll drown.
So, where do we go from here?
Sexy town.
This is the part where I tell you what you must do.
Whoa, dude.
Oh, okay. Be my guest.
You've never backed down from anything, so don't stop now. Not one step backwards. In this city, people die on their way to the corner store for a Scott Pop.
Scott Pop.
But that threat's never
Scott Pop.
stopped you.
Beat up, but
You dive into the middle of it all. Always have.
Things are moving way too fast. Around me. Without me. I can't keep up.
A minor delusion. The truth is...
What did I mean earlier when I said the writing was good but the dialogue structure wasn't? I like more branching and reactivity in dialogue, that's all.
Not being, but becoming. And what's happening inside you, it could change the world. Listen, V. Never look back. If you
Scott Pop is my safe word.
If you must burn all the world to the ground, then let it burn. Okay?
Cool. Love it.
Thanks for this. I don't want to go out there.
Let's make out.
No one ever does. But eventually we all must.
Samurai.
What? What happened? You interrupted the session?
If there's too much branching dialogue, won't most people miss most of it?
Were you not satisfied?
Yeah. That's what I like. I like that I have something that someone doesn't else have. I like that someone else has an experience that I don't have.
Evelyn Parker. What do you know about her?
Wait just a sec. That's not how this works. You can't
Thanks,
ask me
CGM
about the dollhouse,
K9.
anything like that. I could get in serious trouble. Go, please, just go.
I need this info. Name your price.
She's not here, and I barely even knew her. That's all I can say.
Thanks for
It'll be worth
nothing.
your while. Try to remember.
We're not supposed to accept anything from clients. Everything goes through the shift bosses. I can't just...
Nobody came looking for her. Nothing out of the ordinary happened?
There was an incident with a client. I don't know the specifics. One doesn't ask about these things around here. Tom might know. He and Evelyn were close. Go ask him. And please leave me alone.
Tom, who's he?
Friend of Evelyn's. Wasn't a free moment they weren't together.
Where'll I find him?
He's a doll here. Works the VIP
I don't
area.
even think you need to replay. You just need
Thanks.
to feel like the choices you make
Don't ask for me
are meaningful.
again. Ever.
That's it. I think I'm going to stop here because it's midnight here. Thanks everybody for dropping by. Sorry about the technical difficulties where my whole stream just froze and died. So yeah, cool. Thank you very much. Maybe I'll stream again this weekend. I might not. Who knows? Until then, thanks. See ya.